The Apple. We need to talk about emulators. Hello everyone, I'm CheCo and today is a juicy tech story that got Apple users quite excited because emulators are finally hitting the App Store. So let me unpack the reasons behind this surprising move and what this means for the future. For years, Apple App Store have been a fence garden. They maintain strict control, not allowing any third-party app stores into the iPhones and the iPads. And this meant you could only download apps that went through Apple's rigorous approval process, which famously includes a ban of emulators. And does everyone remember that battle between Epic Games, the makers of Fortnite, and Apple in 2020? Well, Apple argued that Apple controls over the store, including the bans of emulator and 30% commission on app purchases, constitute to a monopoly. The case went to court, but neither side achieved a complete victory. It did, however, put a spotlight into Apple's tight grip into the App Store ecosystem. So fast forward to March 2024, the European Union Digital Market Act, or DMA, came into effect, and Apple, designated as a gatekeeper, was forced to comply with the new regulations. And one of these regulations mandate that Apple allow users to install apps from alternative app stores on their iPhones and iPads. So this was a major shift. Just a few months after the EU DMA came into effect, Apple updated their App Store guidelines. They finally opened the door for approved emulators, with Delta being the first to arrive, and for the past week and a half have been the top #1 free app on the App Store charts. And while this change only currently applies to users in the European Union, is a step forward from Apple's previous ways to be. So maybe Apple realized the pointless of fighting the tie or against the tie, especially after the Epic lawsuit and the pressure from the EU. Like we're seeing already, USB Type-C against the Lightning, and USB Type-C is here to stay in future iPhones. So what does this mean for the future? Well, buckle up, because it means a potential exciting ride, to be honest. The policy change could bring a wider variety of emulators hit the App Store for our iPhones and our iPads over here, even outside the EU. So imagine yourself rocking classic games like PlayStation 1 games, PSP emulators, or Sega Genesis titles, or even the Nintendo Switch. Just imagine that, playing the Nintendo Switch on your old iPad or your iPhone. And of course, there's still some uncertainties that Apple hasn't explicitly stated how far they're willing to go with emulators. So far, at the moment, we only got the Delta emulator. There's many of the Nintendo games, but hopefully it will allow for more powerful emulators for, as I said, the Nintendo Switch and the newer consoles. Another obstacle that Apple is fighting against this law is the issue of ROMs, the game files itself. Like copyright is a complex matter, and it's unclear how Apple plans to handle users, how they're getting hold of these ROMs legally. So this is a developing story, and for the past week it has been incredible, but it's a huge and significant change in the landscape of mobile gaming devices on Apple devices, because we had this for Android forever. So one thing is for sure, the future looks a little bit more interesting for retro gaming in, as I said, your old iPads or your iPhones. So don't forget to stay tuned, follow me on my social medias, and don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comments below which classic game you are more excited to play on your iPhone. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more tech news, reviews, and unboxings. And remember to hit that bell notification so you don't never miss an upload. I'm CheCo. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Adios.